Hello folks, and welcome to today's Word at One. And today we continue with readings in Isaiah, and today we're going to have Chris, who's going to be sharing from Isaiah chapter 40. This is the third in the Racy Stedman devotional series on chapter 40, an important chapter, and Chris is going to be reading from Isaiah 40 verses 3 to 8, and this is connected in with John the Baptist. It also speaks of the frailty and of our lives, and how we're here today, gone tomorrow, and to make the best use of our lives in that regard. So just going to hand over to Chris, and she will bring the reading and the accompanying devotional with it.
Hello everyone. The word at one today is Isaiah 40 verses 3 to 8. The voice of one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill brought low. The crooked places shall be made straight, and the rough places smooth. The glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. The voice said, cry out. And he said, what shall I cry? All flesh is grass, and all its loveliness is like the flower of the field. The grass withers, the flower fades, because the breath of the Lord blows upon it. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flower fades, but the word of our God stands forever. The devotional by Ray Stedman is called Reconstruction. Isaiah 40 verse 3 says, a voice of one calling in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord, make straight in the desert a highway for our God. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low. The rough ground shall become level, the rugged places a plain. This passage defines the ministry of John the Baptist, the forerunner of our Lord. He was to declare that when the Messiah came, his ministry would not only be one of reconciliation, but also one of reconstruction. He declared there would be a highway built in the heart on which God would travel. 4 steps would be involved in the building process. Every valley shall be raised up, every mountain and hill made low. The rough ground shall become level, and the rugged places a plain. Construction engineers know that this is exactly how highways are built even today. In this beautiful symbolic language, the prophet is saying that this is what God undertakes when he comes into our lives. When we have received his forgiveness, the next step is that he begins to change us, to reconstruct our lives. Every valley shall be raised up. In the low places of life, the discouraging times when you feel crushed and defeated, there will be comfort and encouragement from the Lord. Also, every mountain and hill made low. All those places where our ego manifests itself, our proud boasts, our grasping for power, these must be cut down. We find ourselves humbled in many ways. Then the rugged place is made a plain. In the Gospels we read that Zacchaeus paid back 4-fold all the money he had stolen from people. Our deviousness will be corrected. We will steal no more. We will report our income properly. But it's more than that, as we see in verses 6 to 8. It is a word of reassurance as well. What is man? All people are like grass, and all their faithfulness is like the flowers of the field. All the great things we boast about will fade away and disappear. All man's knowledge and power will amount to nothing. The grass withers and the flowers fall, because the breath of the Lord blows on them. But the word of our God endures forever. What a comfort that ought to be to us. Our natural strength will never accomplish what we want. Human help will fail us, but the word of our God endures forever. Lord, I see that you are at work in my life, raising up valleys, lowering mountains, and making the rugged places plain. Grant that I might stay pliable in your hands as you shape me into the person you want me to be. The life application is: the choice for life's adventure is my way or God's highway. Whether valley, mountain, rough ground, etc., are we thankfully leaving the reconstruction to the chief engineer?